Joseph Addison and Richard Steele, two towering figures of early 18th century literature, are widely credited with revolutionizing English prose and shaping the development of journalism and the essay form. Their collaboration, particularly through the influential periodicals The Tattler and The Spectator, played a key role in shaping public opinion and advancing a new era of communication that emphasized wit, reason, and moral instruction. Addison and Steele's partnership is one of the most celebrated in literary history. Both men shared a commitment to refining English literature, but their individual styles complemented each other in important ways. Steele, known for his emotional warmth and moral earnestness, often brought directness and sincerity to their projects, while Addison contributed a more intellectual and polished style, characterized by subtle humor and elegance. Their first major collaboration, The Tattler, was launched by Steele in 1709. His aim was to create a publication that offered a mix of current events, cultural news, and social commentary, making it an early forerunner of modern periodicals. Addison soon joined the project, and together they refined its voice, making it a unique blend of gossip, news, and moral reflection. The Tattler appealed to a growing middle class, eager for guidance in navigating the complexities of modern life as England's economy and urban centres expanded. Though The Tattler ceased publication in 1711, it set the stage for their most famous joint venture, The Spectator. First published in 1711, The Spectator was even more ambitious than its predecessor. Addison and Steele aimed to provide a daily essay that would enliven morality with wit and to temper wit with morality. They introduced a cast of fictional characters, including Mr. Spectator, Sir Roger de Coverley, and Will Honeycomb, who served as vehicles for discussing various social, moral, and cultural issues. These fictional personas allowed them to explore complex subjects in a way that was both engaging and instructive. Through their writing, Addison and Steele were able to convey lessons about manners, morality, and the virtues of moderation and reason, offering guidance to a society undergoing rapid change. The societal impact of Addison and Steele's work was profound. Their periodicals played a crucial role in shaping public discourse in an era of increasing literacy and a burgeoning middle class. Their essays were written in a clear, accessible style that appealed to a broad audience, including merchants, tradespeople, and aristocrats alike. By offering daily reflections on social behavior, politics, and culture, they provided their readers with a framework for understanding and navigating the complexities of modern urban life. One of their key contributions was the way they used their writings to offer moral instruction. Through The Tattler and The Spectator, they sought to refine the manners and morals of their readers, promoting ideals such as politeness, moderation, and rational thought. Their essays, which often took a light-hearted and humorous tone, offered practical advice on a range of topics, from personal behavior to broader social issues. In a rapidly changing world, their reflections on everyday life helped establish a moral compass for their audience. Another significant contribution of their work was the promotion of rational discourse. Their essays encouraged readers to approach ideas critically and thoughtfully, rather than being swayed by emotion or prejudice. In an age of political instability and religious divisions, this emphasis on reason was a valuable counterbalance to the more extreme voices in public life. Addison's famous essay on party patches, for example, used humor to satirize the absurdity of political factionalism, subtly advocating for moderation and unity in a society often divided by party allegiances. While their periodicals primarily addressed the concerns of men, Addison and Steele also paid attention to women as an important segment of their readership. They recognized the growing influence of women in shaping cultural and social norms, and often addressed issues relevant to them, such as education, marriage, and social independence. Though their views on gender roles were conservative by today's standards, their inclusion of women in public discourse was relatively progressive for the time. By appealing to female readers, they helped elevate the role of women in shaping societal values. Additionally, Addison and Steele's works played an instrumental role in popularizing coffeehouse culture. Coffeehouses in 18th century England were not merely places to drink coffee. They were important social spaces where people from various walks of life gathered to exchange ideas. Addison and Steele's periodicals were often read and discussed in these settings, helping to create a vibrant public sphere where intellectual conversation flourished. Their writings, in turn, helped elevate the coffeehouse to an essential venue for the exchange of ideas in English society. The legacy of Addison and Steele extends far beyond their own time. They are often credited with laying the groundwork for modern journalism, particularly the editorial essay and opinion column. Their style of writing, which blended entertainment with moral and intellectual insight, has continued to influence writers and journalists for centuries. The informal, conversational tone they pioneered became a model for later essayists, including figures such as Charles Lamb, William Hazlitt, and even modern commentators. In addition to their influence on literary form, Addison and Steele's work helped shape the norms and ethics of journalism. By combining news with social commentary, they created a template for modern newspapers and magazines. The technique of using storytelling and humor to convey social criticism, something they mastered, has been adopted by countless writers and media outlets since. Modern satirical publications such as The Onion or Private Eye owe much to the techniques developed by Addison and Steele. Their contributions also extend to the broader cultural landscape. The form of cultural criticism they helped pioneer has evolved into various modern media, including television, radio, and digital platforms. Programs like The Daily Show and Last Week Tonight use a similar blend of humor and commentary to reflect on societal issues, much like The Spectator did in its time. These modern platforms continue the tradition of using satire and wit to engage audiences and provoke critical thought. Addison and Steele's legacy also endures in the ongoing discussion about ethical journalism. Their emphasis on reason, moderation, and fairness remains relevant in today's media landscape, where sensationalism and partisanship often dominate the conversation. Their commitment to promoting a balanced, thoughtful approach to social commentary is a model for contemporary writers and journalists striving to uphold ethical standards in the profession. Joseph Addison and Richard Steele's collaborative efforts in the Tatler and The Spectator had a profound impact on 18th century society and continue to resonate today. They not only helped define the essay form and influence modern journalism, but also played a pivotal role in promoting Enlightenment ideals of reason, moderation, and moral responsibility. Their legacy, both in terms of literary achievement and cultural influence, remains a testament to the enduring power of well-crafted, thoughtful writing.